Hai, Assalamualaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So today kita akan sambung dengan chapter 10, pneumatic component. So there are 6 component yang kita akan go through for this chapter. Okay, first you should know about the fluid conditioning. Okay, the maximum pneumatic system operating efficiency is achieved when the system compressed air is consistently clean, free from the moisture and at relatively uniform temperature. So kalau kita nak efisiensi dia tinggi, so kita need to make sure kita punya sistem kita dah tak ada apa-apa kotoran, dirt, okay. And then make sure to remove the moisture and to remove the heat. Okay, so untuk remove heat kita akan gunakan intercoolers. Okay, ada dua jenis, intercooler and aftercooler, are used to remove the heat of the compression. Intercooler used between the stages of the multiple stage compressor. Kita akan gunakan in between the process. And then aftercooler kita akan gunakan selepas the air has been compressed. Okay, pada habis proses compress tu kita akan gunakan aftercooler untuk remove the heat. Okay, and then there are two types, okay, of the cooling medium, air and water. Next adalah air dryers. Air dryers ni pentingnya adalah untuk remove the moisture from the compressed air so that we can get the dry air. Penting dry air. Sebab apa? Sebab kalau yang air yang masuk, compressed air yang masuk still lagi ada moisture, dia akan menyebabkan corrosion to the system. Okay. And then it is installed after the air cooler. Okay, there are 3 basic types of the air dryers: chemical, adsorption, and refrigeration. Okay, next we proceed to the first component, iaitu filter. Okay, filter is important to extend the service life of the compressor and other sister component. Okay, sebab apa? Sebab kotoran yang masuk, benda asing yang masuk itu akan merosakkan kita punya komponen. Okay, and then the air filter remove the airborne dirt, rust and spill, liquid water and atomized oil from the operating compressor. Okay, this is the FRL is stand for the filter, regulator and lubricator. Okay. Okay, the filter used on the intake line of the pneumatic compressor, there are 3 types. Okay, dry element, oil weighted, and oil bath. Okay, and then the filter used is based on the type. Okay, this is how you choose the filter. Dia depend kepada type of the compressor, atmospheric conditions, and the final use of the compressed air. Next adalah regulator. Okay. Regulator penting, okay, untuk reduce the system distribution line pressure to the level needed by the workstation tools and the circuit actuators. Dia akan supply, regulator ni akan regulate the compressed air to the level needed by the system. Okay, and it's also necessary as the air pressure in the distribution line fluctuates due to the varying air demand, so dia akan stabilkan the fluctuations. Okay. And then these are the 5 types of the regulator. Okay. Direct, basic, relieving, balance, and pilot operated regulator. So we will go through one by one. For the direct operated, okay. Okay, as you can see here, this figure, direct operated sebab kita guna the adjustment screw. Okay, this one kita akan control manually the adjustment screw untuk dapatkan berapa level the compressed air to the system. This one lah, bila kita adjust the screw, and then dia akan, the diaphragm ni akan tolak the poppet valve, again, so dia akan bagi laluan untuk the compressed air masuk dalam the amount. Okay. So regulators commonly use the flexible diaphragm to sense outlet line pressure and provide the balancing force. So this one lah, the diaphragm. Needed to control the airflow through the poppet valve. Okay. Only the sufficient airflow to maintain the selected oversaturation pressure is allowed to pass through the poppet valve to the outlet port of the regulator. So hanya the sufficient je yang akan allow masuk. So dia control dekat, this one akan sensing. Okay, berapa banyak yang nak, kita akan control dekat adjustment. This is for the direct operated. Okay. Okay, next kita akan proceed dengan basic the diaphragm chamber. Okay, for this one, kalau awak tengok dia punya, dia separate the regulator side of the diaphragm from the direct contact with the distribution system of the air. So this is the distribution. So dia ada separation kat sini. So this is the diaphragm control chamber. So dia hanya menggunakan the sensing orifice untuk bagi signal kepada diaphragm untuk control the poppet valve. So this design akan protect the diaphragm from the contaminants. So dia akan protect. Next adalah the relieving side regulator. So this one dia ada venting orifice. So venting orifice ni dia function dia adalah the excessive air pressure. Bila berlaku excessive air pressure, dia akan salur keluar ke atmosphere. Okay. The relieving action automatically gives air from the outlet port to the atmosphere. So this design dia act like the small relief valve. Next adalah the balance poppet valve regulator. This one dia ada satu channel dekat sini. So dia akan balance the poppet valve. Okay. Bila dia ada channel kat sini, dia akan okay, the balance poppet valve regulator have a design that subject both end of the valve poppet is equal to the equal air pressure. This one dengan this one. So that's why dia panggil balance poppet regulator. Okay, so dia punya kelebihan adalah dia produce the better pressure controls and improve the response to the system load variations. Okay, the valve, kelebihan dia valve to be more accurately positioned. Sebab dia ada sensing kat sini satu. So dia dapat balance kan. And then kita ada pilot operated regulator. This one dia guna pilot air chamber. Okay. The pressure in the pilot air chamber acts the air spring to establish the setting of the pilot operated regulator. Okay. It's a factor consider when you choose how to choose the system regulator. It depends on the regulator style, pressure range, airflow dengan conductor connection type.